Is there a way to actually charge my dashcam battery pack when I'm not driving? We get asked this quite a lot. So we started thinking, what can we do for the IROAD battery pack, which is the biggest yet with 12,000 milliamp hours? How can we find a way for customers to bring it in? And at first, what we started doing was actually just selling people cigarette lighter adapters, because there is a cigarette lighter adapter for this, and then telling them to buy 115 volt to 12 volt outlets so they can plug it in and charge it. Instead, what we've done now is we've actually went and built a cable that is all in one. So you literally can plug it into the wall and then plug it directly into this and charge it. Let's show you how we did this. So the first thing we did was we actually took the cigarette lighter end, we cut it off, and then we actually stripped the wires. That way we're exposing, and you're going to see a red and white wire there. Then what we did is we actually made sure to take our multimeter, and we wanted to verify and test which one is ground and which one is constant power. Once we've done that, we unplug it from the wall, because obviously we don't want to have power going through that, especially if we're going to be going and making connections. Then we take the plug that you can plug into for the cigarette lighter input, which we sourced and we actually were able to find on Amazon to find the C-input cable. We then verified the pinout on the actual battery pack of which ones were constant power and which ones were ground. That way we knew which cables needed to be hooked up to 12 volt and which one needed to be hooked up to ground. That way we could make sure to solder the connections, tape it all up, and now we would have a cable complete for the customer to use. So a couple different things here. One, we recommend using the plug that will plug into the C input, because that's a cigarette lighter input and it's lower current draw. If you end up using the F input, that is high current draw. That's like how it's hooked up when we hardwire directly into your vehicle, and we find that that's going to be drawing too much current, especially for a home wall outlet. So we recommend using the C input. Now, if you are using the C input, you need to make sure to change the dial to low. If you're using the F input and it's plugged into your vehicle and hardwired, you need to make sure to put it on high for charging. If you don't do this, the battery pack actually will not work or operate correctly in the vehicle. This is kind of one of those safety features where it wants to make sure that you don't accidentally hook up a cigarette lighter input and then expect it to draw high current on a low rated circuit. If you are looking to get an IROAD Powerpack Pro 12, we're going to make this accessory an add-on that can be easily added on when you purchase the IROAD Powerpack Pro 12. Now, if you already have an IROAD Powerpack Pro 12 and this is something you would like to get from us, please contact us directly, because we're not currently going to be putting it directly on the website. Or maybe you just want to build it yourself, as we made it very clear in terms of what parts were needed in order for you to build it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you need professional installation in Greater Vancouver or Toronto, check us out, safedrivesolutions.com.